Hey guys, Bill Siemantel here, 2014 ICast in Florida with MysteryTackleBox.com. We want to talk a little bit about the Spro BBZ-1 rat. Cool thing about this rat is it has multiple techniques. About 2 years ago, Spro asked me to build something that would kind of take the industry and stir it up a little bit. I wanted a wake bait. We did a lot of swim baits in the BBZ line, from 2.5 all the way to 8 inches, but we were missing a true wake bait concept. So what I did is I built this bait. It's basically off the concept of a 5 1/4 inch body like a super spook. The overall length is 10 inches. The body itself is 5 1/4. It comes with two 1/0 2X strong Gamakatsu hooks. They're paired up with a double split ring in front, which is a Spro power split ring, 90-pound test, double on the front, single on the back, and one on the eye. It's a plastic bait. It's ABS plastic, but what happened was once I went to plastic from a lot of the wood designs I was creating, it didn't swim right, it didn't have the sound, it didn't have the flotation or the durability. So what I did is I went home and I filled it with foam. So this is actually a multi-composite bait that's plastic on the outside, it's foam on the inside, that creates a 2.5 ounce lure. You could use it on basically a flipping stick or anything bigger than that. The lines I'm using is I prototype tested this one with 18-pound test maximum monofilament or 50-pound mono or 50-pound braid for Maxima. The tail is a patent pending tail design, which is an 8-section ABS. It's a hard plastic tail with 80-pound braid through the core, which gives it a true lifelike rat tail action. The neat thing is it's going to come with 2 tails in the package from Spro, but if you want to change the tail out to give a different color or float, you take a toothpick, you pull the toothpick out of the pinholes, you put any plastic worm in there that's 6 inches long, and you put the toothpick back in and you go to work. To change it, you pull the toothpick out, you put your Spro BBZ-1 rat tail back in, you line it up with the pinholes, and you put it back together with the toothpick. The techniques in this is really cool. It's a phenomenal wake bait, so at a slow to medium fast retrieve, it wakes across the water really cool. You can do a low rod tip, do a pretty fast retrieve. It can get down to 6 inches to a foot, but it's more for top water. The beauty of this, it walks the dog. This thing, you can wake it up to a dock, a bush, rock piles, points, tules, lily pads, stop it, low rod tip, high rod tip, side rod tip. You work it just like a dog, walk the dog, and this thing will actually do 180-degree turns in one spot. So the capability of catching fish on a bunch of techniques is built into one bait. So it's new for Spro for 2014. We should have them out by end of October, early November. The price point right now is we're looking at right around $29 for retail price. And if you guys have anything else you want to ask, make sure you get a hold of MysteryTackleBox.com, and they'll get a hold of me and I'll answer any of your questions. We'll catch you next time out on the water.